Hello people and welcome to new recording / edition of the If My Heart Had Wings Let's game. So last time we stopped when Kochori went out of the room and we found a sheet of paper and I don't know what it was. So yeah, come on, let's read on. Hey, Chiaboy. Oh no, that was the girl. Okay, yeah. I was suppressed while I was cleaning up after dinner, and Kanako came to comfort me. Why? Why did everyone leave so much uneaten? It was really tasty, so? For tonight's dinner, Kanako was the only one who ate all of her food. Without exception, everyone else left some uneaten. Tomorrow, I'll make even more tasty food, so tasty that no one will leave anything uneaten. I felt renewed determination, and then the duck came waddling into the dining hall. Hello, Senor Head. Yes, I had. No, I like the duck. I see, you're hungry? Aoi, do we have something for him to eat? There's some vegetables left over. That will do? Yeah. Here, there's no duck on the picture! Where's the duck? Kanako took the leftover vegetables and fed them to her head. Is this duck a pet? Are you allowed to have pets here? Nope, he's not one's pet. Yes, he's been living here since before I came here. It's not clear who brought him here or when. That's why I call him Senior Head. So, the owner must have been keeping him? No, that's not either. She said that Head just appeared one day. That's why, rather than being a pet, he's more likely a housemate. Godfrey also called him a housemate. Yes. It's a mystery. Ooh, mystery. Once she had finished feeding Head, Kanako got out of her seat. Okay, I think I'll go take a bath. Don't go walking around in your underwear again, okay? Why not? Come on, it's summer. No. Spoiler, spoiled spot. Yeah, Kanako gave me a quick inside as she left the dining hall. Why does everyone have to insult me just before they leave? I felt a little hard as I cleaned the dishes. Eek. This time it was Kotori poking her head into the dining hall. It was almost as if she was waiting for Kanako to leave before she came in. She doesn't seem to get along well with her, so maybe she really was waiting for her to leave. I thought she might have to come to have dinner, but she appeared to be looking for something. I think that's the paper that, fell out of her book or what it was. She's looking under the table. Hato, you are in the way! Yeah, she went round the table once and then came past the counter in front of me. Hey, have you seen a piece of paper? Of course, I know, yeah. No, I haven't. What kind of paper? Paper is paper. Are you sure you haven't seen it? Positive? Kotori groaned while staring at my face as if she were trying to see if I was telling the truth. With a straight face, I wiped the dishes with a towel. With no way to cheek, she went to look elsewhere. I'll put your dinner in the fridge, heat it up in the microwave and eat it later, okay? I couldn't help lying to her. The thing she was looking for was the withdrawal notice that I'd picked up. Yes, I know. People were worried that if it carries on like this, she'll stop coming out together. It looks like she's not really enjoying school. I guess words crossed my mind. It looks like Kotori really is planning to drop out of school. What am I doing? Why didn't I give the withdrawal notice back to her? There I stood, not even really understanding those feelings myself. Yeah. What am I doing? Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly, says the text there. Okay, and now? Wow, bright sky! Ooh! Who's that? Good morning! Early in the morning, the doorbell chimed, so I went to open it, and there I saw a girl. What are you doing here? So you are really in the door, mother? She remarked as she saw me wearing an apron. And there she came in. This place, it's the witch's mansion, isn't it? It's student dormitory for our school, huh? I can't focus on the word student dormitory as if questioning their suitability as she gazed at the magnificent entrance. I was surprised to think that I would become a caretaker of the place that we used to sneak into when we were kids. It's nice. I might like to like here too. If I were living here with you, Aoi, it would definitely be fun. Why did you come here? I was guessing that perhaps she had come to invite me to walk to school with her. She is, after all, my #1 best friend. Yeah, I came to ask her to come to school with me. I was wrong. Of course you were wrong. Nobody wants to go to you with you to school, yeah? But yeah, I meant with me. Oh man, nobody likes me. I'm a friend. Miss Alul? Who's Miss Alul? No, it's nothing. Is it right, Alul? Or Alul? I don't know. While blushing due to the misunderstanding, I look back towards Victoria's room. Looks like she still hasn't woken up. Even if she gets up now and takes the time eating breakfast, she can still make it with me to spare. I see. Alright, I'll wait here. Okay. Thanks for the food. There's still some left. Sorry, but I can't eat this much so early in the morning. You're joking, right? I only gave you a little bit. Even people in sports club don't eat a huge bowl of Neapolitan pasta in the morning. Oh, yeah, I guess. Gonna create the whole thing again this morning, so... How was the taste? It was tasty. Really? Yeah, really, but there was a lot of it, so I got tired of eating it halfway through. With good food, it tastes good no matter how much you eat. You always had an unrefined palate, haven't you? An unrefined palate? The shock hit me like a bolt of lightning. I hung my head in dismay. Why are you so shocked? The truth is that I'm gay. That is just a joke. I got revealed the reason why since yesterday the boarders hadn't been eating my cooking properly. I thought I asked her opinion, which is why I made a girl some food and got her to eat it. It was made from leftover ingredients anyway. Eating things like pork fried with ginger of Neapolitan pasta in the morning, it's unlikely that girls would ever accept that kind of food. What about something more refreshing? If you are gonna make pasta, why not try tomato sauce or Japanese style? Cooking for girls is so difficult. Boy or girl, we're all human. Tasty is tasty. That's what I believed. Yeah, that's right. Just as I was seriously troubled by this, I heard a squeaking of turning wheels coming from down the hallway. First the duck came into the dining hall, then Kotori came in after him. It's the opposite to usual. Yeah. Why do I have to eat? Kotori rubbed her sleepy eyes and started preparing Head's food. It somehow looked as if the hungry head had woken up. There, eat your fill and get nice and fat. Sooner or later, I'm gonna eat you. Quack, quack, I'm so happy that you will eat me. Not understanding your words, head quacks happily as Kachai speaks to him and eats his food. It's a duck! How cute! Katori notices that Ayeka is here and instantly opens up her eyes. This pet is a duck. Isn't it? I've seen one in the TV commercial. Is it yours, Katori? He just decided to live in my room. That's all. Why are you here? Katori, you've been off school for too long. I came to see how are you. Do you feel better now? The teacher or someone asked you to do this, didn't they? No, they didn't actually. Hey, shall we go to school together? Would you wanna go with you? Tori gave her and made another one of those straight faces she's so good at. But if you take too much time off, you get behind in the lessons. I don't think it has anything to do with. Well, that's true. You're right, I'm sorry. Yeah. Who said I was taking a day off today? Don't get the wrong idea. The reason I'm going isn't just because you asked me to. Okay, then, alright, I'll wait for you. I never said I was going with you. I go by myself. Yeah, bye-bye. Kotori said with a straight face and turned her wheelchair around. Just as she was about to leave, she stopped the wheelchair and turned around. You two, do you know each other? Yeah, we are childhood friends. You understand? What was a pair of idiots? And then she went out of the room. Yeah, it looks like she has even more bad attitude this morning. However, she did say she was going to go to school. Yeah. After tidying up the breakfast things, I left the dormitory with Ayeka. On our way to school, somehow our conversation turned to Kotori. Is there a reason why Kotori stopped coming to school? Yeah, I guess there is. Kotori has a walking disability, right? When we joined the same class in the 2nd grade, it seemed like she wasn't really into it. Sometimes I would speak to her. I'm skipping too quickly, so yeah, they have no chance to say their text or something like that, and yeah, then it cuts the text. Yeah, I don't like that. So just I want to try. I just try to listen to the whole text the persons are saying. Yeah. That's so like I get her to worry about that sort of thing. If there are many people who don't really fit into the group or are left out, she won't just ignore them. In the past, that's why I started to play with Mabo, so it could have been for the same reason. But for Kotori, I had to be like that. To put it bluntly, it seems like she doesn't really want to fit in. Yeah, I can imagine that somehow. When the other girls in the class saw me with Kotori like that, they'd get angry. That's when they started to object Kotori. It became a big battle of the girls in the class versus Kotori. When a girl reminded herself of what happened back then, she really slouched forward. Ayeka is cheerful and has many friends. Kotori, who didn't respond to Ayeka's concerns about her, might have been seen as the one in the wrong by those around them. Since then, she stopped coming to school. That's right. You know, back then, Kotori was amazing. She faced up to all of the girls in the class and didn't back down at all. Ayeka is waving her arms around like someone from a kung fu movie and passionately tells their story. I decided not to ask her what kind of heroic deeds took place or for any specific details. Well, I didn't expect that. Even just by saying something in a slightly harsh way, she gets all tearful. Why did Kotori come to our school? You know, she doesn't enjoy the lessons and doesn't try to make any friends. Yeah. The only reason I could think of is that it might be because it has full disabled access. In fact, that could be the main reason. Oh, I've gotta do something about this. Looking at the girl from the side as she puts her hands behind her head and starts thinking things over, I remember the withdrawal notice that I picked up last night. On the spur of the moment, I decided not to give it back and acted like I knew nothing about it. Is she really planning to drop out? It somehow felt like I had picked some heavy piece of lost property. The two of us both made troubled faces as I walked. A quite strange commotion surrounded us. Huh? Okay, what's that? Most of the other students around us on their way to school were looking in the same direction. Over there was a tall, slender, beautiful girl walking along. The big tits girl! I know her. We met her yesterday. Ah, it's her! Of course it's her. It was the girl I met in the garage. Everyone was looking at her with curiosity, but it seemed that she hadn't noticed that other people were looking at her. On her big boobs, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was looking at her in the same way as everyone else, but I kinda took the way I was looking in the wrong way. As I thought, you have high standards. That girl is really famous in our school. The super repeat student, Senior Amane Mochizuki. Super repeat student? Yeah, she is repeating the same school year several times. Is she that stupid? She doesn't look it so. If I had to say it one way or the other, I'd say she's a genius. It's way beyond the level of her having the best course or anything like that. Rather, the teachers have nothing more to teach her. In fact, they sometimes go to learn from her. It seems cleverer than the teachers. Does our school really deal in such specialized fields? Despite that, she doesn't graduate and stays in school. She plans a way to drop credits and intentionally repeats the year. Originally, she was repeating the year for more times than the school rules allow, so that's why she's the super repeat student. But it's strange to see her on her way to school in the morning. I don't know if she's a genius or not, but she definitely seems like a pretty weird person. Yeah, we'll have to get to know more about that. Okay, that's Amane. Then, abruptly, super repeat student Senior Amane Mochizuki stopped walking and looked at the sky. Everyone else mimicked her and looked up too. A jet plane flying through the blue sky, pulling its vapor trail along behind it. Wow. Yeah. Everyone soon realized it was a plane and quickly lost interest and started walking again. However, Amane Mochizuki kept on standing there, looking up at the plane flying high in the sky. When people came from behind and avoided her like she was in their way, she didn't pay any attention to them either. Let's go. Sure. Okay, let's go. Kotori arrived just as our morning homeroom class finished. Sorry, I'm late. Kotori, do you feel better now? Yes, thankfully. I see. I was worried about you. Yes, the teacher, yeah. Kotori went past the homeroom teacher, who seemed bewildered that she had come back to school all of a sudden. Then, still in her wheelchair, arrived at her desk. The desk right at the front was the only one that didn't have a chair. Everyone else looked on, puzzled. I'm not an animal in a zoo. Now that Kotori was in school, she started her cool LU routine again. She concentrated during the lesson and answered the teacher's questions easily when asked. It seems like her grades and regular objects are top class. During recess, she sat at her desk reading a book or going off somewhere. She didn't try to talk to anyone, and even if Geha tried to speak to her, she acted like she hadn't noticed. The other girls in the class looked like they were worried about how they should treat her and watched her from a distance. During gym class, the way she looked bored left an impression on me. She always looked like she was all alone and didn't seem to be enjoying herself very much. Yeah. Oh, I had to drink something. Okay, let's go. Hey, Kachori! Ah! At lunchtime, I found Kachori carrying her bag, about to leave the classroom, and I chased her down the hallway. It's lunchtime, you know? What are you doing? Meow! And she's away. Suddenly, Kachori dashed away at unbelievable speed. Wait! In the heat of the moment, I tried to chase her, but I thought I would bump into passing students, and I was slow to start moving. Oh, stop moving up! Yeah, Kachori. In the meantime, Kachori had already gotten inside the elevator. According to the school rules, most students are not allowed to use the elevator. It was only supposed to be used by workers or teachers carrying big loads, or disabled students like Kachori. Even so, I chased after her only for the doors to close precisely in front of me. Yeah. Through the glass, the one with the self-proclaimed cool allure stuck her tongue out and headed to the floor below, as a student watched. You are not getting away! Whoa, I have to get her. I ran and made it to the school gates. She was holding her bag. It seemed like she was trying to leave early, so I went to cut her off. However, I can't deny the possibility that her lunch is in a bag. Maybe I got the wrong idea. If that's not it, then what could be the problem? I watched over the school gates like some guardian satyr. BAM! In my face. I was crashed into by something in the back. In other words, from outside the school gates. Ah! Oh, yeah, good. Ouch! What was that? I got up and felt like I was crawling out from under an avalanche. Then I saw a big cardboard box and a girl that had fallen over. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm sorry, but I couldn't see ahead of me because of this box I was carrying. Oh, I looked at her as I got up and without thinking I thought I was going to say the super repeat students, but I held my tongue. How about you? You are not hurt, are you? No, not the super repeat student, super tits student. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's the next thumbnail. Okay. I'm right. I see, that's good. As she says that, the superior repeating super senior holds onto the big cardboard box. So I have to name her super big tits girl, not super repeating super senior holds, something like that. Okay. And now she is hungry again. Oh my god. She went to lift it up, but then Senior Amano Mochizuki slammed down, exhausted. Due to an empty stomach, my short-term performance has been significantly reduced. I help you carry it. Wow, it's so heavy! The big cardboard box is incredibly heavy. It's fine, I can carry it by myself. Come on, it's no big deal. I said as I want to pick up it again. I went to pick up it anyway. Oh, thanks. Well, she's so quiet.